Hello, my name is Barry Noski,
I'm Joe Lambert.
And I'm Jason Hobbs.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Inner Gamer On.
and today we're talking about PlayStation's new PlayStation Plus tiers. There are 3 available. This is their answer to Xbox Game Pass. Will it be successful? Let's find out right here. Come on in.
Is it their answer?
The water's nice.
It's a answer.
It's a answer, not the right one.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, bang that bell, because it really helps us out, and y'all are the best. So, yeah, thanks.
Okay, first big news story we have to talk about is all around PlayStation Plus has finally unveiled what Project Spartacus is actually called, and it is just PlayStation Plus. And PlayStation Plus is now the new competitor to Xbox Game Pass, but not as good as I feel. So in the announcement here, they have 3 tiers that they're going to come out with later this year, and they are broken down as such. PlayStation Plus Essential is going to be your PlayStation Plus service as it exists now. So you're going to get your 2 free games a month, you're going to get your discounts, you're going to get your saved cloud storage and access to online multiplayer. Then if you want to up the price a little bit, you can go to PlayStation Plus Extra for $14.99 monthly or $99.99 yearly. And this is going to add the ability to have access to 400 PS4 and PS5 games that can be downloaded at any time while you're a member. It has first-party and third-party exclusive games, or first-party and third-party games, but no exclusives will be launched day one on the service, like with Xbox Game Pass. And last but not least, you can get the PlayStation Plus Premium package for $17.99 a month or $119.99 yearly. And this adds an additional 340 games to the catalog from PS1, PS2, and PSP for streaming and download capabilities. PS3 will also be available, but only as streaming games. I think because of the way that they had the architecture on those, they had the chip was different on that system, so they couldn't make them downloadable. Streaming can also be carried out on PS4, PS5, and PC. And PC, mind you. It's pretty interesting. And then premium members will also receive time-limited trials of some games. So this is a new package tier. This is their answer to Xbox Game Pass. Currently, we all already pay for PlayStation Plus because we have an online subscription to PlayStation.
Yep.
Is this enough for you guys to upgrade to either the extra or premium to get access to these libraries of new games?
No.
No.
I'm curious,
'Cause-
but I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's like last time I told you I had PlayStation Now, which is basically this.
Yeah.
And it
PlayStation
was-
Now and PlayStation Plus
it
is
was
PlayStation
garbage.
Plus
It's
Premium.
Just, yeah,
That's
it's just
what it is.
It's just garbage. It's just like all these old games. There's a reason why I stopped playing these older games, and now it's all nostalgia. I can understand if we were able to play first party titles like with the Microsoft Game Pass. That is, as soon as that game comes out, I can play it.
Right.
I would most definitely purchase that. So for like God of War Ragnarok, I will be fucking super stoked, super excited because I can play it right then day one without going out buying it or purchasing it on the PlayStation online account, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, this is a slap in the face.
Well, look at these numbers here. Over 28,000 people voted on this IGN poll. 21.6% said they would get the essential. 9.9 said they would get the extra, and 31.3% said they would get premium. But
7% aren't signing up.
that's right. Yeah.
But we already have essential,
Right.
So would you keep the essential at least?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the
I'm in.
online capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the online capabilities and then some of the games that they do release, I'm in. There's games I would never play, but it would be nice to have it in my library to play.
Yeah.
So
What's the cost difference? But what's the essential cost? I don't remember.
The essential is $9.99 a month, or it is $69.99 a year.
So for $30
So it's
extra,
significantly
per
cheaper if you
year-
get it annual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So an extra $30 a year, you're going to get an additional 400 games on PS4 and PS5 that you can download anytime.
Okay, so the older ones are just exclusive to the premium, like the PS1 through PSP
Right.
games.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It is
Lock
really
it
weird.
behind the most expensive one.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
And those
it's
are
a-
PS1, PS2, PSPs. I mean,
I don't know how many people actually go back and play stuff like that. I feel like if you're playing those games, you probably have a system to play those on at this point.
I think, like you were saying earlier, for nostalgia's sake, yes, it might be fun to, if you can get a free trial of it and try it out for a month, that would probably satiate you, and you would never want to
never want to do it again.
Yeah. I mean, this is definitely not
Not what I
as
was expecting.
appealing. I really wanted to have some kind of like day one access, but I mean, after hearing that talk that we listened to at South by Southwest about how like Xbox Game Pass is kind of doomed to fail for developers and stuff like that, is kind of more or less what that guy from Devolver was kind of saying.
Yeah.
Or not Devolver,
Yeah.
Arcane. He was kind of like alluding to that idea, and I kind of agree with him in a way, because like right now, I mean, it's great for consumers to have this, but I mean, PlayStation said the reason why they're not doing day one launches for this is that it does cannibalize their revenue stream. So in order for them to make these really high dollar, high budget, awesome like first party titles,
Yeah.
if they put it behind this, they're going to be essentially losing money, because they're getting $70 a game, from a sale, whereas with this, they're not getting that.
Plus, Microsoft has so much money to throw away.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And the reason for PlayStation's success is that they're making money from these first party titles. It's
Right.
helping them, rise.
Yeah.
If they collapse premium into extra and keep the price at the $99.99 per year, I'd be interested. But
Yeah.
paying $20 extra per year for the PS1 through PSP games, I just don't think I would do that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I agree with that. If they had all these 340 games in the extra model, I think that'd be worth it. And I'm probably going to get extra. I don't think I'm going to go for premium, because I mean, it would be really cool for like a hot minute to play like, early days of Tekken and like play like some of the PS2 games I used to play, but it's not like I'm going to like dedicate a whole lot of time in there, because I have enough games that are modern that I need to get through and play.
Right.
But
It's just a novelty.
yeah. But the PS4 and PS5 is definitely like a bonus of like, there are a lot of games that I miss in the PS4 era that I would like to jump in and maybe at some point explore that haven't come out through PS Plus yet, as like just the monthly free games. That's kind of interesting. But and they did say like, games that are going to be available on PlayStation Plus at launch are going to be Detroit Become Human. Well, maybe Detroit Become Human 2, actually. Death Stranding, the original God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, and Marvel's Miles Morales Spider-Man, and Returnal. So those are games that have come out in the last 2 or 3 years. No, I guess 5. But they feel relatively new.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
hold
nice,
up.
but they're not like, in the first year, we're not going to see any first-party games come out, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, it's crazy, but I mean, it's a step. I mean, at least I think it's good that they got rid of PlayStation Now, and then just have one service that you can just upgrade to the level that you feel makes sense for you. And then we'll see what happens a year from now if they continue to build upon this and make it a little bit more robust. Like, I mean, if I got something like on like EA Play's subscription that I have is kind of cool, because it gives you also bonus perks for different games that I'm already playing. So like you used to do it on Apex Legends, like you get the battle pass for free every season, which is awesome. And I didn't have to pay for that, I didn't have to pay anything extra for it. So things like that could be kind of cool for this, of like this whole like time limit trial is interesting to me. Like, does that mean that I can play God of War Ragnarok, the first like 2 hours of it for free, or not for free, but included in this, just to see if like, do I really want to buy this game? Like basically a demo. That could be appealing at some point, but is it worth an extra $20 a year? I don't know yet.
No.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So awesome. Well, that's a big story that came out this last couple weeks, is that right there, the PlayStation Plus stuff. So lukewarm, but still excited to see that this stuff is, we have way more options than we ever had before. So look at that. Isn't that great? We
Great.
need all that choice. We need all those
Great.
games we can play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.